Coming off the shoulders of the giant that was Respawn Entertainment's Jedi Fallen Order, 4 years later we are getting the sequel, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Hello everyone, my name is the RetroDen and this is All We Know About Star Wars Jedi Survivor, where we will be going over all we know about the upcoming Star Wars game before its release. Before getting into the video, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss future content. I plan for this to be a big year for the channel with lots of retro and upcoming games being covered, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. First things first, we have to talk about release date, which gladly has already been announced. And that date is 17 March of 2023, which means it's 8 days and 2 months after this video is released. The game is coming out on PC, PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, so if you're expecting to play this on last gen consoles, you are out of luck this time. The game is already on pre-order through its official website and it has two versions. The Deluxe, that gives you 2 packs of customizations including Han Solo and Luke suits from the original trilogy, Han Solo's blaster skin, an R2-D2 BD1 customization and Luke Skywalker lightsaber. Besides that, all pre-order versions will include a Hermit set that is basically Obi-Wan's costume from the recent Disney Plus series. Now, to get into the actual game information, let me inform you right off the bat that to make this video I got information from the official website, the teaser trailer, the gameplay trailer and Cameron Monaghan's Game Informer interview. I would also like to mention that I'm not going to delve deep into the story part of the game, as this video is more indicated for the people who might not be big Star Wars fans, and it might be hard to explain to a new Star Wars fan all the things that were happening in the canon universe around the time that Jedi Survivor is set, which is a lot. All you have to know is that the game is set 5 years after the first one, so it's still in between Star Wars Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. As for the characters, the trailers got us some neat glimpses at some new characters and, of course, old ones. First of all, we have a few yet unnamed characters that are pretty clearly villains, which are the guy that Cal rescues from the Bacta tank, who is an old Jedi, whom people seem to think is from the High Republic era due to his clothing, and the bounty hunter that accompanies him, both of which are shown together in the gameplay trailer, indicating that they are hunting Cal together. In the teaser trailer, which was the first one that released, we get a look at 2 more villains. The Utapawan that gets a hold of Cal's lightsaber, which might or might not be the Inquisitor from Rebels, and then we have the hooded Sith, which we have no clue who it might be, and let's be honest, everyone wants it to be Revan. I know, I'm joking, we both know that that is never gonna happen, as good of an idea as it sounds. As for the friendly characters, the game features some that we already know and a new one that is quite interesting. First things first, we have of course Cal and BD1, which are still going strong with the Mantis ship in the second game. In the gameplay trailer, Seer is also shown in what seems to be Jocasta News Cache, which is a hidden Jedi archive from the comic book, so it would be pretty interesting if it was featured. We also get a new friendly character which we are going to be able to control, who is both Akuna. From the little parts that were shown in it, it seems that the blaster gameplay will be included in both, and he will serve as an AI partner, similar to BD1, that can help you throughout your encounters, similarly to Kratos, for example. This game will have a different approach to Cal's character from what we learned through the Cameron Monaghan interview. Where in the first game the plot revolved around building Cal's character, this game will cement it and will focus on his relationship with the other characters that surround him, making him face even harder decisions that will push him to his limit. I really want to see this game dive deeper into the themes like the ones that Star Wars movies use, like the ones of loss and grief, and to see how they can translate that into a video game, but we'll have to wait and see how good that will be. As for the gameplay, there is a lot to deconstruct from the trailer. First of all, the amount of places that we will be visiting. From what I could collect from the trailer, it seems that as of now, we have 4 distinct places we're going to be going to. A desert planet, a forest type of planet, an imperial base, and the most interesting one, a city, which might or might not be Coruscant. Honestly, I don't mind them having less places or the same places to visit, as long as they keep the Souls aspect of exploration present. I really like what they did with planets like Kashyyyk in Jedi Fallen Order, and I hope to see it replicated in this one, but with better maps and maybe, just maybe, some fast travel mechanics. Now, for the enemies, there are some really interesting foes that are shown in the trailer. Per order, the enemies shown to us were the classical Stormtroopers, Heavy Stormtroopers and Scout Troopers. There are new Imperial droids as well, which also showcased some really cool finishing moves that Cal will be able to perform, like the one where he cuts the droid's legs, and the one where he and both execute a scout trooper, which I have to admit was a bit overkill. We also have a forest wampa, some other monsters, and last but not least, Magna Guards, battle droids and assassin droids. I have no clue in what context they are going to appear, given that most of the droids were deactivated after the Clone Wars, but nevertheless, it's really good to see them put in the game, and I'm hoping to destroy a lot of them in this game. The trailer also featured many new mechanics which look really promising, so let's take a quick look at them. First of all, we have Cal picking up this heavy trooper and making him turn against the other stormtroopers, which is really cool. Right after that, we have something that's also awesome, which is mounted combat. It seems that Cal will be able to use some of the wildlife to his advantage, as you can see with him riding a creature and destroying a droid, and with him gliding in what looks to be a bird of sorts. Right after that, in a small boss fight demonstration, they show us that Cal will be able to use 2 lightsabers, which is one of the 2 new lightsaber stances shown. The dual-sided lightsaber makes a comeback with some sick throw moves, and Cal is also able to stop time around him now, similar to Kylo Ren's abilities. Some new movement improvements were shown, such as the addition of a grappling hook, which is always amazing to have in video games, and of course the last thing that was shown in the trailer was the Kylo Ren style lightsaber that Cal is now able to have. They show a little bit of combat from this new lightsaber, and it seems that this is going to be the lightsaber you're going to use whenever you want to deal more damage but fight in a slower stance. The moves shown from it seemed slower than, say, the dual lightsabers, but I'm sure both of them will have their purposes for specific moments in the game. If you know me, you know I am a huge Star Wars fan, so of course I am really hyped for this game ever since it was only a picture on Steam. I really think that Respawn can pull all of these ideas off, and I'm hoping that they don't fail in the thing that they kind of failed in Jedi Fallen Order, which was the performance on PC. I really hope that on day one we can just install and play without many hurdles. Other than that, there's really not much room to fail if they're following the last game's success, and I just hope that it is as good as it seems from all the trailers and footage. Of course, I want to know what you think as well, so make sure to leave a comment down below telling me what you think about everything shown, and tell me if I missed something, which I might have, who knows. Don't forget to like and subscribe. 2023 has a lot of content that will be coming for the channel, from retro content to new stuff. We will have videos every week. But other than that, this has been the Retro Den, keep gaming, and I'm out.